So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the modern version of that is a lot more fluid and flexible than in bygone times. There's a much greater understanding of the need for players to cover forward running, and it enables risk-taking while the gaps are filled. I'm very much a fan of it. There are a lot of people who seem to have kind of ignored it and just put it to bed, but it still works. It's
shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Park Ji-sung actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Messi with the short one. And this is... He's having a shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for a run-up. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Now it's Maradona. Can he get it through? Now this could be a chance. Van Nistelrooy. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Camavinga. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's cut it out.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Kimmich. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fired deep. Big header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Guti. And it's made its way to him. Played in. Howson gets it away. Ah, he's got real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Guti kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Maradona. Maradona will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's free. Maradona! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
It's their second corner of the game. Through Bangkok United are looking to go forward now. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Van Nistelrooy. And he's running through. He's on it. Can he get away? He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. He has found the way through. Shot and Guti! And he's there to get it away. Kimmich. He's having a go! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Nistelrooy. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Griezmann. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Park Ji-sung is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The less said about that pass, the better. Seji, and it's been given away. He's got away. There's the shot! They've scored! Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Vardiol gets across to intercept that.
True Bangkok United certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Griezmann. Now, can they get him away? It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Guti. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And it's been played through. He is through here. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. True Bangkok United present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That was good alertness. And that has put paid to that. Well, this is Maradona. Howson wins, tries from a long way out. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Maradona. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Messi. And the shot! Van Nistelrooy. And the counter is on. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ambitious ball here. Howson makes the interception. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that
it hits a shot! It's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Kimmich. Rodri. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, he's put Van Nistelrooy! just cruising! They are cruising!
The goal scorer!
And they are pulling clear here. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And Nistelrooy really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitutions taking place.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
The attendance for this match was
It's
28,997.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution.
Corner number 3 coming up. Messi goes short. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's cause for mild irritation. Dani Olmo is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really...
Chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's opted for the long pass. Great defending, strong and determined. True Bangkok United do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
True Bangkok United have reclaimed it. Thinks about the shot, and he's managed to get free. That's going to go a long way. Serginho. And this is Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung! And he's there to belt it away. He can run onto that, and he's onside. He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, good claim by the keeper.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Van Nistelrooy, and he's got the beating of his man. Hangs one in.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Substitution in progress.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Shifted it to the flank.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Kimmich. Now it's Maradona. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That has been cut short. Great vision. Spread it left. Danielson has it out wide and in space. And that's aimed into the middle. Defending was strong and firm. Aimed beyond the defence. Danielson receives it in a good position here. Just 5 minutes left. He's found a way through. Delivers with whip. That has been knocked clear. Dani Olmo. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Nistelrooy. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice looking ball. Now that's well seen too. Van Nistelrooy. Probing pass. Maradona. Out of play for a goal kick. And that will be the final act. True Bangkok United have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating, there was to be only one outcome.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
What are your
traffic
thoughts
to
on
be
today's
heavy
game
after
then,
the
Jim?
final whistle today.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Ronaldinho can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And Del Piero! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Just eases him off the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Lee Kang in. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Messi. And here's Lee Kang in. So what can they make of this? That's a good run down the left. Van Nistelrooy. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think
Ronaldinho! And he was there to get a vital touch.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Atalanta have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. True Bangkok United are looking to go forward now. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Del Piero. And here's Lee Kang-in. It's a really well-measured ball. Brilliantly cut out. Ronaldinho. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, red, nice interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. True Bangkok United yet to have an attempt on goal.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
It's Roberto Carlos! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Kante puts his foot on the gas. Messi. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. He's chosen to go back. Bout of passing here. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's a key interception. Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Roberto Carlos. Del Piero picks it up out wide. Del Piero! Against the crossbar. He is through here. There's the delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
That's tidy. Xavi Alonso.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And Owen! Atalanta have their third corner. Serginho gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Great defending, strong and determined. Park Ji-sung had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Xavi Alonso, probing pass, and he's worked it through. Howson cuts out the pass, and here's Batistuta in with the challenge. Now it's Del Piero. That's been slipped through. He's on it. Can he get away?
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, no joy this time. And we've reached half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
True Bangkok United really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Van Nistelrooy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Park Ji-sung. And this is Griezmann. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, this looks sharp.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Atalanta do have a chance to counter here. He can run onto that. Del Piero has it out wide and the finish! Wonderful from Del Piero!
Surprise, surprise, who else? The ideal time and the ideal man to do it. This is going to liven up the second half.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Atalanta have fired themselves in front. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Del Piero clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Looking for the run. Del Piero. And a chance! And that is wildly off target.
Atalanta certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
Through Bangkok United
Griezmann.
choosing to make the first change.
21, Lee Canyon. Number 7. Xabi
And that's
Alonso.
another good win of the ball.
Coming on the field. Number 8.
Van Nistelrooy.
Dani Olmo. Number
Roberto
9.
Carlos. A
Bayer.
true great in
Number
every sense of the
2,
word.
Rijkaard.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Thinks about the shot. Marquinhos getting this one clear. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
Atalanta have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy running with the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Van Nistelrooy simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
It's a sharp pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he finish? Park Ji-sung. True Bangkok United, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Del Piero. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Kante gets across to intercept that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Marquinhos cuts it out. That has not gone well. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Park Ji-sung looking to run onto it. That is good strength. And this is... He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Messi. Coming on the field. Number 20.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the
Number
execution was
22,
lacking.
Donadoni.
Van Nistelrooy
Substitution in
gets
progress.
flagged offside.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a shade optimistic. That's a look and place it forward. Now it's Del Piero. He's got away. Del Piero. Del Piero! And yet another chance goes to waste.
Well, they're just
Substitutions
unrelenting,
taking
Peter.
place.
Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Tries a shot! Del Piero finds himself offside. And that is a little undercooked. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Atalanta could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Denilson! Denilson! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area
Jim, how do
around
you
the
reflect
stadium
on
is
what we've
strictly
seen?
forbidden.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and
He's had a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Through Bangkok United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. Lee Kang-in. Oh, what a ball! And he's gone backward here. Takes a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. He has found the way through. And he's foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Knocks it into space. And this is Batistuta. Good claim. No margin for error there. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chiellini spots it and intercepts. And it's Griezmann. He's through here. Scholes. And a chance! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
True Bangkok United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mateus could try cutting inside. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Cross needs to be good. Khan claims it. Safe hands. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Lee Kang-in. Lee Kang-in. Nice interception, well timed. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Scholes. Can he get on the end of this? Shoots! Oh, taken with style! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's beaten the last man. He's through and all alone. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Looking to play him in. Nice control. Just eases him off the ball. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Looking for options for movement. Lee Kang-in acres of space out wide. Finds himself unceremoniously floored.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the...
And the finish!
Batistuta gets flagged offside. He's a sharp little ball here. Costa Curta. Oh, that is a nice touch. He's shifting through the gears here. Lee Kang-in. Real chance! It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Is there any support? He might not need it.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lee Kang-in! Lee Kang-in! Missed by a fraction. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nicely weighted ball. Griezmann. And he lines up a cross. Chance here to counter. Mateus. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Big chance!
Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Griezmann. David.
And he shoots!
Marvellous goal!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And there is the half-time whistle. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. That gets things going for the second half.
True Bangkok United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And they can counter here. He's found a way through. Lee Kang-in stood his ground strongly.
Can he finish?
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Griezmann! He has done it! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Beckenbauer, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well. Great chance! Could be danger here. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Number 21.
Through Bangkok United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Griezmann coming on the field.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
9,
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. There's the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
It's come to nothing. And claimed it back swiftly. And he's in on Griezmann! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Number 27.
And the changes then in quick succession.
Coming on to replace him is number 3, Silvestre.
True Bangkok United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Chance! They've scored! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Is number 2.
True Bangkok United get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
He's picked his way through. It is a corner. Cleared away. He's having a go. It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Back into the middle. He shifted it to the flank. Ball swung in. And wants to keep his ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Costa Curta. Can he get onto this? Bojan Kurkic gets into some space.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Here it is, crossed in. Khan deals with that, nice and simple.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Looks to the other side.
Well spotted.
Mateus. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That is good alertness. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bojan Kurkic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Park Ji-sung is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Bojan.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
3 minutes at a time.
Chooses to go back. It's Griezmann! There was plenty of power on that. Deep into stoppage time. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Davids cuts out the pass. And that's it. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Beckenbauer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Valverde gets into a good position. And that was very necessary, and claimed it back swiftly. He's shifting through the gears here. That's going to go a long way. Raul has it out wide and in space. And it's Rijkaard. And the shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Through Bangkok United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Played into space. Maldini makes the interception. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Hazard. Roll, receives it in a good position. Face to face with the... Tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Threads one in. Nicely worked. It's Park Ji-sung. Engages and forces him off the ball.
True Bangkok United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Howson. Griezmann. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that has found him in acres of space. He is through here! Shot a goal! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And this is Park Ji-sung. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. And this is Hazard. Hazard gets through on his own. Now it's Messi. Park Ji-sung is looking to influence the game from out wide. He's found a way through. And smartly Great chance! Oh, it's gone in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Can he finish? Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Yeah, I think he's a little annoyed with himself there, Peter, because he did pretty much everything right up to the end.
Park Ji-sung clears it away. And here's Mbappe. Valverde. Rijkaard. Out towards the flank. And it's Zanetti. No way through. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Raul. Serginho. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Zanetti. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Costa Curta. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now that's a fine challenge. And this is Raul. This ended up in no man's land. He's being urged to shoot. Serginho. Messi. And he was quick to react. And the first half is done. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Tries to play it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Great defending, strong and determined. Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Raul, and it's made its way to him. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And this is Park Ji-sung. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, shooting chance! And here's Lee Kang-in. Decent chance! It's a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. True Bangkok United go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Azar. Good ball, good take. That has been cut short. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Attention, changement.
True Bangkok United perhaps contemplating their next change here. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Stade de Reims really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Azar! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he get on the end of this? Boyan. Messi. Nice-looking ball. That has not gone well. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Valverde drives it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Robertson. Passing nice and neat.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space...
Shoots! Oh, he's been caught napping.
Changement.
True Bangkok United making another change here.
Well, the manager must have thought to himself, we're just narrowly ahead, so it's best to withdraw anybody showing signs of fatigue.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, there is a look that says it all. And Batistuta! Batistuta! Glorious! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for.
But.
He just absolutely speared that in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Valverde bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Park Ji-sung in acres of space out wide. Ah, he's given it away. Azar. Raul. Oh, they could break here. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. That's a cute ball. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, a delicate chip through. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
It's a promising position. He has a look up. Bojan. Nicely weighted ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Baresi. And Azar. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Searching pass he's played there. Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Azar. Bojan knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic. Valverde. Rose finding their passes. Oh, that's fabulous. Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Batistuta picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Terrific recovery, a really fine...